Alright, who's ready for Rex and Errol update? Here they are. They're about 10 weeks old now. And they're going in for the snip tomorrow. This one's Rex. This one's Errol. So the cat management laws in Tassie require that when a kitten is rehomed, they need to be older than 8 weeks and they need to have had their desexing surgery and a microchip and be vaccinated. So it's often the desexing is often the step that slows that down because it's not safe for them to have their surgery before they weigh at least 1 kilogram. And so you'll often get them to 8 weeks and they'll still not weigh more than 1 kilogram, which is what happened in the case of these guys. They were just like Errol was 1.1 and Rex was like still 900 grams. So they had to wait a couple of weeks. And last time I weighed them, now Rex was up to 1.1 and Errol was 1.3, and I think that was about a week ago. So they're probably a bit more now. So they're definitely ready for the snip. So they went in for a checkup. What was it, 2 weeks ago? They went in for when they weighed those lighter weights, they went in for their checkup and they had their first vax, but they didn't have their microchip or their surgery yet. So after tomorrow, assuming nothing goes horribly wrong, which it shouldn't, because they're boys, they barely need any kind of anything done, just a little shave on the back end and a snip and they're done. They'll be basically ready to go home. And I had a couple of people who've previously adopted from us who were interested in them, but they've both had other things come up with their other pets, so they can't go ahead with a kitten adoption right now, which means that both these little buggers need adopters. And I'm really hoping to get them out the door before, December the 10th, because I've got to go away. So I'm going to ask the vets tomorrow if we can do an adoption day on the Saturday the 7th of December. So I'll probably bring them in on the 7th, which might also be when they're due for their second vax as well, because they have one. Or maybe not, it might be a bit soon. They're supposed to have one at 8 weeks and one at 12 weeks if you're only doing them twice, which obviously rescuers just don't have the budget to vax them every 2 weeks or whatever it is. Some crazy high schedule that is the gold standard recommended thing. So yes, Mr. Errol is really starting to become the monkey now. He's very chompy, very, very buffy, very chompy. He thought about trying to climb my leg the other day, which I don't really enjoy. So he's going to need a little bit of learning about what's appropriate to do and not do. So if you're not into being chomped, you'll be better off with choosing Rex, who, he might, as he grows, also sort of start to go down the same path. But at the moment, he's got a lot better manners. He doesn't mind being picked up and turned upside down, whereas if you pick up Errol and mess with him too much, he starts screaming in outrage and asking to be let down. So I get the feeling he's going to be the big dominant personality one. And ideally they probably should be adopted by separate people, as long as you've got the time to spend. Don't leave them alone. If you have other cats, it'll take a while for the other cats to stop hating them, so you need to introduce them slowly. But the kittens will be cool with other cats. But yeah, make sure you're not leaving them alone, because they've never been alone. They've always had either their mum or each other. But I reckon Rex could do with not being overshadowed by his brother, because you can see, even though they were born at the same time, somebody's been sucking up all the nutrients and growing and growing. And he opened his eyes after like 3 days or something. After he's only 3 days old or something, where they're not supposed to open their eyes till they're about at least a week, if not 10 days. So he's definitely he's the furthest ahead. He learned to eat earlier as well. He started eating real food earlier than Rex. So, you know, Rex is coming along. But his brother will take any opportunity he can to rush in and have a go at... Like, he'll abandon his own food to run over and try and eat Rex's food. Which I think is a bit rude. So if you did take them both together, you got to make sure that Rex is getting his fair share and Errol's just not gobbing everything. Isn't that right, Rex? Now, is there any way I can turn you over with only one hand so we can have a look at your face? We can see how you turn over. I'll put this down for a sec, turn you over, and then pick it up again. So here he is. So, I mean, they've both got important kitten things to do, so they're not going to stick around for very long. But he'll actually not complain about that too hard. Whereas this mister is gonna not like, oh, geez, you're getting heavy. You're definitely ready to go out the door, aren't you? See, there, I got him. And I've had them both sleeping on my lap before. And I'm not lifting him high up in the air. I'm just putting him on my lap, so he doesn't mind that. But he gets scared if someone else comes along and lifts him up. You're a bit of a fighty, aren't you? You're a bit of a fighty. I know, you're going to be a good boy. You're going to need a few little lessons on not to chomp people, I think. He's very good. What do you think, Rexy Rex? You're very cute, aren't you? So yeah, I reckon they'll be jumping. So yeah, I reckon they'll be ready to go home as soon as this weekend. If you want to organise to come and see them here at the Cat Shack, which is 15 minutes out of St Helens, or I'll try and if we don't get special people specially arranging to come and see them, I'll probably try and get them an adoption event at the vets on a Saturday the 7th of December. Hopefully we find someone for them. Because obviously hey, excuse you. Don't do that. No, ouch. Excuse you, don't do that. Go in there. Naughty. You want to fight something? Fight this. So obviously we're a little bit picky about who adopts them. We've got to make sure they're going to have they're going to be set up for a good life. They're going to be properly looked after, get any vet treatment that they need, and so on. So yes, here they are. They're kittens. Please come and get them. They do not need to be here. Kittens are not my usual type that I work on. I like shy adults who take a bit of time to come around. These are easy mode by my standards. They need to be with normal families doing normal kitten things. Not hiding in here from the germs. Can you go up on the hammock, Errol? On the Rex? Go up on the hammock. Go on. Climb the wall. Oh yeah, Rex has started doing the chirp of the bird thing. If you hold a thing up in the air above him, let's see if I can get him to do it. Oh no, he's just going to fly at it. But yeah, sometimes he'll do that chirp if you hold it up in the air. Oh, are you going to bite my leg again? I'm going to have to stop the video if you're going to bite my leg. Encourage you not to do that. I don't know, not always wearing jeans in here, so they're probably not quite sure what the jeans fabric is for. Feels like it might be good to chew on. Yeah, go up. I want you to go up on the hammock. That's it, go on. What do you mean, rat? That all four legs jump thing again. Rex, go in there. Look, Errol's getting all the good... Oh, Errol's going to take it. Here he goes. You better do something about it. All right, gentlemen, let's say goodbye to our people, and hopefully they will come and adopt you very soon.